Right now, countless cones in your retina are working to perceive every color you see. It happens in most normal eyes, but others are unable to do so due to genetic causes. This is what occurs in color vision deficiency or color blindness. It is exactly what it sounds like, a deficiency in your ability to perceive some colors. Although color blindness can be acquired, in this lesson we will be focusing on the genetic causes. It is an X-linked recessive disorder with inheritance patterns that are different between men and women. It is caused by mutations in the OPN1SW, OPN1LW, and OPN1MW genes found in the retina. They produce photopigments or opsin in cones, which allow color vision to occur. Changes in these genes can lead to the absence of L or M cones, or to the production of abnormal opsin pigments in these cones that affect color vision. Before fertilization occurs, both of your parents' cells go through a process called meiosis to make the egg and the sperm. The mutation in the gene can occur during the S phase of meiosis with DNA replication. This means that the child would possess the color blindness trait without either parent having the mutation. In cases where the disorder is inherited, a mutated gene is passed into the resulting daughter haploid cells during the crossing over phase or the separation of chromosomes. Now that we know what causes it, let's take a look at an example. Females receive one X chromosome from each parent, whereas males receive an X from their mother and a Y from their father. This means that in order for a male to have inherited color blindness, their mother must possess the trait. In order for a female to have the disorder, their mother and their father must possess the trait, which is why it is more common in males than females, showing up in about 6% of the male population. Let's look at some possible combinations. Say an unaffected female were to have children with an affected male. The chances of them getting an affected child are 0%, but the chances of them getting a carrier daughter are 100%, since she would inherit the affected X chromosome from her father. Now let's see what would happen if a carrier female were to have children with an affected male. The chances of getting an affected daughter or son would be 50%, as well as the chances of getting a carrier daughter. Although the carrier would not display color blindness deficiency, she would still possess the trait and would be able to pass it on to her children. Depending on the type of deficiency present, patients suffer from limited color vision, whether it limits the number of colors they can see or the shades of colors they can see. Because the disorder is not life-threatening, the prognosis of color vision deficiencies is very good. Although it is a lifelong disorder that impacts both eyes, most persons affected compensate well, even learning to rely on color cues and details. There are currently no treatments or cure, but the disorder is completely manageable, generally not negatively impacting day-to-day life, with some patients even unaware that they are colorblind.